Hello, I'm really glad you've joined me today for the abs workout. Okay, so it's going to be a really heavy session today. We're really going to try and crunch those abs. You will need just one weight. I'm going to go with a reasonably heavy weight. It'll just be the one, as I say, going to use it. And you'll need a water bottle, some enough room to move about in and back because we will be getting on the floor. Okay, 45-15 sections. Do take the 15-second rest because you will need it. We'll be doing each exercise 4 times through, 2 exercises per round. Okay, so if you've got that, ready to go, grab your stuff, come with me, and we will do the warm-up. Okay, so, just my warm-up here. I'm going to just squeeze in and get that twist through the waist. Get those elbows back. Okay, up. Just give me that point of the toe. Okay, just going to bring the knee up each side, so knee up and turn. Driving that knee forward, keeping my zip and hollow on. Zip and hollow is going to be an important part of today as well. Gives me that core stability whilst I can do those twists and turns. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that little roll round. Good, and then I'm going to go the other way. Okay, then with my top half, really bring that rib cage up and out. Okay, I'm going to do step touch, little step touch. Just pull it back. Now I'm going to come up and over, little up and over. Keeping my rib cage down and in. Already got those abs pulled in. Get ready for that action. And now coming across. Okay, I'm going to do an elbow knee here. Little elbow knee. Give me that sweep across, sweep across. Good, now I'm going to go with the other elbow knee. Other elbow knee. Good, so feel I've got that all pulled in, long in your spine. Well done. Okay, look down to the side. Give me that squeeze, just over the waistband. Good, my knees are just soft. Back step leg curl this time. Good, just getting that lower half just warmed up. Good, got another 8. Another 4. Okay, well done. One leg forward, one leg back. And come up. Yes, I'm tipping out straight from the hip. Okay, on the other side now. Yeah, 2 more for me. And another 1. Okay, well, just give it a little shake off. Okay, so for my first one, I am going to grab a weight. I'm going to be in a plie, so I know my shoulders are going to be over my hips. My squeeze is going to come through the waist on the non-weighted side. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so in your plie, and I'm going to put that timer on, 45 on, 15 off. Okay. Okay, so here, just in my plie, so I know that my bottom half stays constant, and then I'm getting the squeeze. Just that squeeze through on the side of the waist. Yes, again, give me that squeeze down. Really feel you're going to get that mobility by keeping your zip and hollow on, and give me that squeeze. Yeah, feeling over the waistband, front and back, as you give me that squeeze down. Good, squeezing it down. 3, 2, 1. Well done. On this one, I'm going to bring my elbow and knee together. And again, core working, oblique here, bringing that knee up, and don't bend forward to do it. Okay, are we ready? You can keep with that weight, or just do an elbow. Okay, squeezing across. Good, so again, I'm not going fast. I'm just getting that concentrated squeeze. Slightly different on my oblique here, up at the front. Almost if you had like a little dimple there, you could feel it. Good, so I've gone for a reasonably heavy weight, but you can choose what you've got there. The more important part is that turn under control. Good, so long and straight in spine. Really get that core, the zip and the hollow on to work for you to get that good action. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take your rest. Back into that plie position. Hand behind my head. I'm going to drop down. So remember, this is just a drop. This is a squeeze on this side. Core pulled in. Belly button in. Onto my plie stance. Okay, so I'm going to drop down on one side, squeeze on the other. Lovely, good. So again, I'm really trying to get over. So dropping on one side, squeezing on the other. Good, give me that squeeze. Good. Give me that squeeze. Good, squeeze right over the waist. So I'm going the same way that I did before. So I'm going to do that 4 minutes on one side, then 4 minutes on the other. Good work, keep strong. Just soft with the knees. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to get that turn. Again, my core is going to help me keeping up and structured through that turn. Okay, so pretty much standing on one leg here. Okay, bring it up and across. Lovely, good. Squeeze it in. I'm keeping my spine nice and straight. I don't want to bend over to get that elbow to that knee. Good, up. Nice strong knee, drive that knee. Keep that oblique pulled in nice and tight. And then get that lift. Good, squeeze it through for me. Squeeze. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. My plie on the other side. So my feet are out in plie, my zip and hollow is on, my hand behind my head. So I'm not down in the deep plie, just enough that I know my hips are going to stay steady. Okay, so I drop on one side, squeeze on the other. Lovely, good. I'm squeezing it over. Squeezing down right over the waistband here. And I know I can't get over any further by moving my hips because I'm stuck in that plie position. Good, get that squeeze down. I'm just letting that weight take me down on one side, bringing me and the weight over on that squeeze, and I'm squeezing as far as I can. So again, don't go for quantity, go for that quality of the exercise. My zip and hollow stays on the whole time at the front. Okay, last 2 seconds on this first bit. And well done. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, coming across. Again, that core pulled in, bringing that knee up and across. And here we go, squeeze. Yes, again, I'm getting that turn. I'm bringing it across with that elbow. Core is helping me. I've gone for that reasonably heavy weight. It's 4 kilogram on this. Good, squeeze it. Lovely. Getting that turn for me each time. Bringing that knee up and across and getting that lift, all from that oblique at the front here. Good. Obviously hip flexor helping me as well. And well done, good, lovely. In my plie, core pulled in, getting ready for my second set. Okay, here and down, give me that squeeze through. And then do drop to the other side, let that weight take you, really opening up that rib cage and then squeezing it back down to the waist. Lovely, good. Don't lean forward, really feel that you stay upright and get me that squeeze. squeeze it over. Lovely, good. We were using our abs in all the different aspects here today. Those obliques to the side, the obliques to the front, the obliques to the back side, and our long abs as well. All the time, our core helping us keep it in. Okay, ready for the last bit of this round? And bring it in, squeeze it. Good, so my core is helping me to stay up nice and straight. Then my oblique, bringing that in. Work to be done on the top half as well, if you've decided to stay with that heavyish weight. Lovely, good. Give me that squeezing in. Good. Squeeze it in. Lovely, I want that knee up, but I don't want it just to come across. It brings up, and I get the twist to bring it through. That's it, good. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Okay, we're down onto the floor for our next one. Okay, it's going to be about those long abs, and I'm going to have to move that back. And that back moving should feel good after you're having to stand up for so long and do those two stability ones. I'm here, and I've got my knee coming in and then out, and really bring it in. So again, you see I've rounded my back off, and then that kick out. So the glute and the hamstring will have work to do on this, but also that crunch, but facing down to the floor, keep your zip and hollow on. Okay, here we go. Core pulled in, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Give me that squeeze and that kick out. Good, really tuck it under. So really bring that head down into that knee area. My back is rounded off, and then I get that kick out. And when I get the kick out, I don't drop my lower back, because I have that zip and hollow pulled on all the time as well, keeping me in good form. Okay, last few seconds now. Tuck it in. Really think about those long abs. And well done. Okay, we're coming up to the next one. It's going to be a wood chop. Feet facing to the front, into a wide squat position, down and up. So again, I'm getting the twist, but also the zip and the hollow on. Okay, so I'm here from that side, up and across, and go back down. Give me that little twist. Now watch both legs, that when you've coming down to the outside of that thigh, that you haven't let this other leg drop in. I've had to twist through the waist. So there's work on the back of the waist there as well, to get that turn back. Good, down, and then back up. That turn being helped by that glute as well. Okay, lovely, good. I'm back down. I'm going to do exactly the same side again. So twice, all through one side, both exercises, then on the other side. Okay, lovely. Got my tuck under. I've got my kick back. So now kick back, make that really nice and strong. So you know your zip and hollow is on, your glute and back of your leg is really working for you. Yeah, give that kick back. Tucking it under, kicking it back. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. that wood chop, second time through. So like a wide squat, my feet are parallel, core pulled in, shoulders back and down. So I'm going to go down first of all, so a little twist here on the top half but not on the bottom half, and then I come up on that leg and I do get that turn, and then back down again, up on that turn. Good, give you that turn. Each time, remember that when you come back down into that squat, that other leg doesn't come in with you. You get the turn from the waist, then you keep that core pulled in, you get that lift with that weight. Well done, good, okay, lovely. On to the other side. Okay, so I've changed legs this time for my second half of the set. Exactly the same action, curl in, keep your hip bones facing towards the floor, your elbows are just soft, so you can get that tuck in. Think about those long abs you'd be doing if you were doing a sit-up. So curl in, you really think about this to get the most out of it. Really bring that knee in, kick it back out. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good work. We're up into that wide squat position. Of course, I'm just down on the other side this time. Okay, that'll be good. So, into your squat, up and out. And what I'm doing is, when I'm in that squat, I'm making sure both my knees are facing forward, the other knee hasn't come in with me. I get all the work going through the waist there, and then up, and up. Good, so I come up, I've got my core really pulled in the whole time, which gives me that stability, that long lever with that weight. I'm not arching my back. Back stays nice and straight. In that squat as well, I'm just getting the turn through the waist. Lovely, good, okay. Down again. Getting that tuck in, so remember in your box here, elbows just very slightly bent, they're just soft. So I've got that movement. Okay, so my leg tucks in, then kicks out. Lovely, good. I stay square on my other knee the whole time, so that both hip bones still face towards the floor. And get me that kick out, feel it in the glute, feel it in the hamstring. And as I come in, I have to really tuck, to think that my pelvis is being tucked in and my chest is coming down towards that knee with my head there. Okay, 15 seconds left. Last few seconds now. You make each one a good one. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. We're up. So again, down even in your squat, up and squeeze, abs always really pulled in. Okay, yeah, so I'm down on the outside of that knee, come up and across. Lovely, good. Last time we're doing this before we move on. Okay, drop, up and turn. Make each one a strong one. Last few seconds now. We're in single figures. Get me that turn, get me that lift. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Okay, well done. Okay, we're getting down to the floor. Using our own body weight on this next two. So I can take a little quick drink of water here. Okay, so still have the weight, because we'll be using that a little bit later. But on my first two, it's going to be my own body weight. And I'm just going to be able to go from under oblique to my top oblique on those two. Okay, so for my first one, here, long legs. If you want to keep them short, you can. It's going to be an up and a squeeze, or a lift and a squeeze. So again, zip and hollow, protecting my back, which is off the floor, my obliques, bringing up those there, or you'll still feel it if you bring it up there like that. Both will be working that obliques. Okay, we're down on the floor. Not right on my hip, I've pulled back a little bit. Okay, so I've got that balance. Zip and hollow on, my back is off the floor, my arm is ready, and there we go, squeeze. Lovely, good. And get that lift. So again, my core helping me each time. My oblique, let's say my upper oblique, but what I mean is my oblique on my top half here. Bringing those two things together. Good, and squeeze. And all the time, that core work, just really keeping that back safe. Lovely, think belly button's pulled in. Good, I'm coming down into single figures now. And then I'm going to swap my oblique for the under oblique. And one more. Lovely, good. So for my next set, again, shoulder underneath. I'm coming up, so my oblique's already working, and then I'm going to scoot under, come back up. Give me a little squeeze here. So again, it's just my own body weight. Okay, squeeze it, come back. Lovely, good. So get that turn. So I've swapped now. The work now is on the under oblique to get the squeeze through. So that's a contraction, but all the time it's also keeping me up in my bridge there, my side bridge. That's it, good. So get that turn. Now make sure that it's the whole top half of your body that's turning, not just your arm going underneath and threading through. Good. There's work on that under shoulder as well. Keeping me nice and steady. Last few seconds now, we're in single figures. That's it, good. Give me that squeeze. Good work, well done. Okay, so bent leg or straight leg. Sitting back on your hip. Okay, lovely. Zip and hollow on, remember. Okay, and we get that turn. Good. And again, if you feel that you get a little bit of hip pain, make sure that you have got your mat, if you've got a thin mat, doubled up. Good, because that hip bone is on the floor there. Or just sit a little bit further back onto your glute there. Good, whatever's comfortable for you. And get that lift. Good, give me that squeeze. Feel that it's under control all the time. Last few seconds now. Last time on this side before we change over. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Down to my side bridge. So again, make sure you're straight. Knees stacked, hips stacked, shoulders stacked, abs are pulled in. Then you come up in your bridge, not too high, just high enough that you can get that turn. You don't have to be up so high that all the work, all the weight is going through your elbow, through your shoulder. Good, you want that squeeze. Okay, let's get that squeeze now. Really feel under. That's it, good. My whole top half. Just that arm leading each time. Make sure it's just not the arm that's going. Good. So you can feel that under oblique really having to work for you. Good, give me that squeeze. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm on the other side. Go for a long or a short leg. Sitting on your hip, and then get me that lift. Again, don't rush any of these. Good. So the slower the movement, obviously that work has to go for you the whole time. Good. So rather than throwing yourself up there, really feel that it's under control the whole time. Good. Give me that lift. Good. Squeeze. And lovely, good. Okay, well done. In my side bridge on this side, so remember all the principles. Knees stacked, hips stacked, abs pulled in, shoulders are stacked, shoulder and elbow in line. Come up, ready to go, and then squeeze under. Good, squeeze it through. And make sure it's your whole top half that's getting that twist. I know there's a temptation to stay looking forward, but really to get that twist, get that underside working for you, you really need to get that twist through. Good, lovely. Give me that squeeze. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Okay, just that long leg. Sip and hollow on. Okay, and up you come. Squeeze. So you're just sitting back on your hips slightly. Good. And up. Again, that oblique, top half of that oblique, really working for me. Yeah, so really work it through. Last time you'll be doing this on this circuit. Good. Keeping it under control. Bent or straight. Really give me that squeeze. And well done, lovely, good. Last bit of this circuit. Then we have 2 more circuits to do. Lovely, all on those obliques. Working them hard for us. Okay, give me that squeeze. Turn it under. Lovely, good. Squeeze it through. Keeping your hips to the front. Good, squeeze it. Really work this last time. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Okay, on my next one, it's going to be the cycle. So things to remember when you're doing the cycle here is that it's up to you how far your legs go out. It will depend on your core. It can be quite close by. And then I want the elbow to come up and across. And I want the elbow, but only followed on the end of my shoulder here. So again, it's up and across. It's not the elbow coming across independently or my head going. Remember, it has to be a twist, so those shoulders do have to come up and across. So we know switching on sides this time. I'll show you the next one as we go. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, so my zip and hollow on, even though my back is on the floor, my knees are up. Again, you can go long leg if you want to on that cycle first here. My thumbs are just underneath my cheekbones. That will keep my elbows out. And again, you don't have to go for quantity. I prefer you go for the quality of each of these exercises, because this you will be doing basically for 4 lots, 45 seconds. So they will work hard for you, those obliques. And I'm getting my hips nice and steady by keeping my zip and hollow on, hip to hip. Lovely, good. Those obliques down at the front here, give me that strength, give me that lean line, out from the waist, down to the front of my hip. Good, up and over. And lovely, good. Okay, on my next one, here, hands out at the side. It's going to be the capital B, so it looks like your legs or your knees are drawing a capital B. They drop out to the side, they curl in. They drop back out to the side, they curl in. So, here we go, out to the side. If you can with that weight, curl it in. Out to the other side, curl it in. All the time, I'm keeping my shoulders on the floor. Just squeeze it up. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'll go back to that cycle. My second round out of 4. So, legs are up, cores pulled in. Head comes up, thumbs just go on the outside, or underneath, should I say, underneath, keeping my elbows out, so they have to come up on the ends of my shoulders there. Good, get me that twist each time. Really feel that your hips are locked into the floor and you get that turn by using your obliques. It's going to be a real burner on the obliques on this one. Yes, got 4 lots to do. Up and across, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. Putting that weight comfortably between the knees there. Hands out to the side. Shoulders stay on the floor. Okay, so it drops out to the side. Here is the weight, not only of my legs, but also of that weight I've taken with it. So I have to really keep my zip and hollow on, so I don't end up flicking my lower back to get those knees in. It has to be your oblique on the opposite side each time. So here, I've stabilized, but I bring it in and up towards my chest by using my obliques. Bring it up. Lovely, good. We are halfway through this section. Okay, so again, you're really going to be able to feel it now on your obliques. My knees come up, head comes up, elbows out, and off I go. Good, so don't be tempted as you get tired to bring those elbows across independently, or just to turn the head. The head just turns with the body, stays in line with the spine, and then my elbows stay in line with my shoulders, and it's my shoulders I get off the floor. Lovely, good. Oh, really feeling it on those obliques now. Good. Remember, your legs can be in a little bit close if you want to. Your obliques will still be working. Good. Lovely, single figures now, last few, 3, 2, 1. Well done, good. Just about to complete, 3 out of 4, you're doing great. There we go. That's strong there. Arms out at the side, core pulled in. And up, and squeeze across. Good. Squeeze it across. Good. Get me that drop. Squeeze it in. Lovely, good. Those shoulders still staying on the floor. Okay, are we ready for our last one? One each of each exercise. Elbows out. Okay, here we come. Up and across. Good. Rethink that your hips are glued to the floor with your zip and hollow on, so your hips don't move at all. Just those two hip joints there, letting the legs go out, and you get that twist. Good, last of these ones now. Really work it through. Two, one. Good work, well done. You've completed that last one of those cycles. Okay, so over my hips, and it's going to drop to the side, but all the time I'm keeping it controlled with my zip and hollow on, there, and then the curl in from that opposite oblique. Drop it out, coming in. Good, curl it in. Good, squeeze it in. Dropping out, curl it in. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. On to our last section. I'm just going to grab a little drink of water here. So on to our last section. But if you've got a long band, just bring it close by in. Just in this section here. Just want to show you something at the very end. Okay, so what I mean by the long resistance bands, it's just something I want to show you at the end. Just keep it down there and keep it free. Okay, lovely, good. Okay, on my next one, I'm going to be putting my first exercise on my next one is going to be putting my core control and my crunch at the same time. Okay, so here, so the weight's just on my chest there, chest height. Okay, so as I drop down, and then I can come up and then drop down again. So again, it's slow because I need to keep control of it on the way up and on the way down. If you don't want to do it with a weight, you can do it with your hands. So you're long and then you're short, or if you want to, you can put your hands behind your head and then just keep control of it going down, and then the crunch on the way up. So they are the options. Okay, so I drop one, come up. So again, my shoulder, my head does go back to the floor on this one. Long and up. Lovely. As that goes down, then I can drop that leg out. And remember, if you want to do a half leg here, that is fine. If you feel that your rib cage is not going to stay down and in with a long leg, there, you can just do a half leg for me. Good, so again, I'm not throwing it, I am getting a curl up and a reach each time. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Here with my feet, out nice and open, up, elbow to opposite knee, or elbow to opposite knee. Okay, here we go. So again, if your leg is off, just a little bit more difficult in that I can't push through that leg to get myself up. but whichever one I'm using, left elbow means right oblique to bring me up and across. Good. You're on your last circuit now. Done great. Really get that squeeze through. Make each one a good one. Good, lovely. There is an option here. One leg straight out or on the floor and then come up to it. Any of those work? Okay, lovely, good. So I've got the weight again. Core working for me. Remember, it can be bent legs if you want to. Okay. Core work, contracting. Lovely, good. So really keep control of that curl up. As I go down, I get down, I drop that leg out so I can really think about what's happening on all of these. My core pulled in. Those long abs really having to work for me, not only in that curl up position, but as I go down, I really want my rib cage to be down with me, not reaching up. Lovely, good. Okay, well done. I'm going to go for the same side again. Last two, I'll be swapping it over. So here or here. If you really want to think you can there, a bit more advanced, you can come up and across from there. Good, so this leg is floating. If you really feel now you can't do it, really keep your zip and hollow on, put your leg out flat, or remember you can have it back here, still working really hard for you. Whichever one you do, make each one a good one. And again, I'm not letting my elbow take over that action. My shoulder hits the floor, comes off, my elbow comes with it, my zip and hollow on, no matter which one you're doing. Good, give me that squeeze. Last few now. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo, well done. Okay, lovely. Halfway through our last circuit, and then I'm just going to show you something with that band, which I think is a really important piece of advice there that will really help you with your sit-ups. If you find your sit-ups difficult, up there, down, sit up. So again, I'm not throwing my arms up. Notice that I'm going to do it quite slowly so I know I have to get that sit up. And then when it goes down, remember that zip and hollow. Good, we're more than halfway through this last set now. Really working those long abs, stabilisation and contraction. Well done. Okay, lovely. I'm changing my leg. So here, or here, or here, up to you. Okay. Lovely, good. Okay, coming across. And remember, shoulder hits the floor each time. Elbow is out. Other arm, just keep it out of the way. If you have two hands behind your head, sometimes stops the movement up and across. Okay. Float. If you know the exercise, go squeeze it. Really working all those obliques now. Keep me down. And the other one is get me up and across. Only two more after this. One with a sit up, one with the oblique sit up. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good, well done. Okay, so let's get ready to go. Think about that zip and hollow, rib cage down and in, the weight or just hands over your head. Then the long straight leg or a bent leg. Again, all those modifications, make sure that they do make you work, but don't make that lower back come off the floor. So do what's good for you. Lovely, good. Thinking you're getting fitter and stronger each time. If you modify it until you can do it. That's it, lovely. Really think about that lower back now. I'm feeling it too, it's tiring. Out through your abs. Lovely, good. Last time of that one. Okay, so my second time on this side. Any of those variations that you want to do. Okay, head up, hand behind your head, other arm out of the way, and coming up and across. Last one, I'm using my obliques on this one. Yeah, give me that squeeze. And good work, well done. Okay, lovely. Okay, you finish those circuits, really having to work all those obliques in whatever field that they are in. Okay, to give us that strength, give us that shape, and also give us that stability. Sorry. Okay, the thing that I wanted to show you. If you find sit-ups really quite difficult, then if you've got a resistance band, here. So again, what I'm going to do now is, it's quite difficult. It's like when I say try to release your hip flexor and your leg. This time you have to release your head into your hands. So, okay, so consciously have that right around the back of your head there, almost like a swimming cap that feels there on the back of your head. Now let your head collapse into that. So the back of your neck now is really nice and relaxed. Okay, so if you've got that, you've got the band, so you can feel that weight as well. I'm just going to take that off just to get the explanation. Lovely, good. So back to here, and I'm here. So again, I've relaxed that head into the band. Make sure that band is, fully out over the back of your head, which helps you to feel that you can get that relax of the neck. And then the weight of your head is in your arms, like that there. So again, I can already feel that weight going through my arms. Feet on the floor, knees just bent, my zip and hollow is on. And now if you really feel that it's difficult to do your sit-ups, think about it like this, that I'm coming up and down with my head relaxed in my arms. So again, my arms are doing work, my triceps feel that, because they're holding my head up there, and your head's quite a heavy weight. But here, you can really get that good sit-up action going as they go down. Remember, your rib cage stays down and in. It doesn't come up like this for you to throw yourself back up again. It stays, your back stays in constant contact with the floor, and you roll your shoulders off. Okay, so lovely, good. That resistance bands, as I always say, really great piece of equipment. And resistance bands are really good for you to recognize where that strength is coming from, like this here, because you can just relax your neck and then your head just comes up with it, but your arms have to do some extra work on this. So it is an arm workout as well as a core workout, as well as a sit-up crunch workout. I'm just going to do 5 more, 5, 4, really feel that long abs, 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done, lovely, good. Okay, we're going to use that band, if you've got one, to do the hamstring stretch out, and then I'm going to do a few ab stretches out for us. Okay, so let's just get that lifted. Just going to put on something a little bit slower. I'm going to slowly pull that leg in. Lovely, good. again, you can just pull it in a little bit further. Okay, relax it off, hand out to the side, leg out to the same side until it just drops. I can take my shoulder with it, and then it just pulls it up. So again, you're getting a really nice back of thigh stretch, inner thigh stretch at the same time. Really feel getting the most out of that stretch. I'm having to pull it with the band, with that top hand. Okay, lovely, bend that knee, bring it in. Other leg, hamstring stretch first. Just slowly pulling it in. Trying to keep that foot as flat as you can will really extend that stretch. And then just pulling it in. If it feels that it's going to just relax off, you can give it another little pull in. Okay, lovely, just relax it off. Same hand to leg out to the side, and then it drops down to as low as it's going to go, and then I pull it up towards that hand on the floor. So really nice stretch out. Okay, lovely, bring it into the centre. Okay, I'm just going to come up into sitting position. And my legs are just mirroring each other like this here. Okay, so I go to the outside one and come up, pull myself over and really get that nice stretch out over the rib cage, and then also on the sides there. Okay, so let's really push that over. Feel that that hip is on the floor there, so you're fairly even, and you've pulled yourself over on this side. Lovely, good. Okay, down, and then I'm going to do the zip and the tip. So I have got my core pulled in, my zip and the hollow on. So I'm going to coming up and reaching up and over. Lovely, good. So again, it's out over the other rib cage, down through my front of thigh. Okay, lovely. Whilst I'm here, I'm just going to change the angle of this foot, coming out of my hip and then going across, and then I'm going to put my chest down on it and get a glute stretch on that leg that's out there. Just so you can sink over it. You can drop your head as well if you want to. Okay, coming up, and then onto the other side. Try to put my hip bone back on the floor here, holding on, and then coming up and across. So I really feel you're staying fairly upright, and we're getting that stretch over, and again you can push the flat of that palm. Okay, lovely, then that comes down. I do my zip and tip first, coming up with that hip flexor, and then getting that reach out and still pushing those hips forward. Okay, and then down, out from your hip and across, down, and then I'm going to get that glute stretch by just bringing my chest down onto that thigh. And you can let your head hang over the front there if you want to as well. Just gives that little bit of a stretch out on the back of the neck, especially if you felt it on those sit-ups with the weight. Okay, lovely, good. I'm coming over to my front. Just going to give that little stretch out through those long abs. So I'm just coming down and I'm just getting a drop. And again, I'm just hanging off my arms. My arms are a little bit soft, they're not absolutely straight. I want my hips to get down, and then you can straighten them off slightly, really to get that front stretch out on those long abs, those erectus abs from your rib cage down to the pubic bone at the front. Okay, you can come back, just sit back on it. Then we're going to come forward again and just give that little drop down. Good, so head just in line with the spine, looking forward. Okay, lovely. Coming back. Okay, coming back into just all fours, tuck your toes under, rock back onto your heels, drop your head down, and then slowly unroll and come up. Okay, lovely, good. Let's get a little bit of mobility there, just up. Really feel your rib cage coming up with your arms as they go back. Okay, well done, good. Okay, lovely. I'm just going to take a little tip forward like I did at the beginning from your hips and then come back, just lean back slightly but not too far. Then forward, then coming back, and I'm going to do 2 more of those. Lovely, good. Hands above the head. Let's just do me a circle, but I'm not bowing forward. Notice that I'm staying upright. My rib cage just coming away each side. So I just get that little stretch. Then out over the other side with that stretch. Okay, well done, lovely, good. Let's go to a little swoosh through, just a little bounce on the legs, come up and really reach up tall. So you really get that stretch up through the top half. Then down again and coming up and reaching you up tall. I'm going to do it one more time. Coming down, get my little bounce and up and really reaching up tall. Lovely, back down into the centre there. So I think shoulders are back and down, core pulled in. I take that big breath in, so my rib cage comes out and then the rib cage squeezes down with those abs. Just give that little shake through. Okay, well done. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. So again, it's the just working those abs in all those different directions that are really going to give you that strength and getting your core engaged as well. Okay, well done. I hope to see you next time. And for now, really work on those abs and I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye for now.